Welcome to 3T's Readers Theatre. Today we will be performing the story Rowan of Rin by Emily Rodda.
We hope you enjoy our performance. We have worked hard on our reading all year. All the 3T students are very proud of their work.
So without further delay, here is Rowan of Rin.
In the town of Rin, at the base of a big mountain in the valley, lived a peaceful people. One of those members was a girl named Rowan. She was the keeper of the bookshop, the peaceful beast who roamed the fields around Rin.
Ma, ma,
All is well, Star. Be still.
ma.
But all was not well. For one morning, the people of the town of Rin woke to find the stream flowing down the mountain through their village has flowed to a trickle. By nightfall, even that small flow has stopped. The mill wheel lay idle. There was no water to turn its heavy blades. The bookshop drinking pool on the other side of the village was still. No bubbling stream was stirring into life and keeping it topped up to the brim. After 6 days, the people of the village gathered to talk.
Spada, what is
There is no water, our plants are drying up.
How can this be? The bookshop could not drink at all today. If we do not act soon, they will die.
Not Star. Star won't die, will she, Ron? Because you can give Star water from our well. The bookshop cannot drink from our well, Anand. It is not sweet enough for them. It makes them ill. They can only drink from the water that flows down from the mountain. It has always been so. If the stream stays dry, Star will die like the rest. Why has it stopped?
Did something fall into it like a tree stopping the flow?
Has it changed course? Have the Zebak done something to it?
The stream flows down from the mountains, so the problem must be up there. Up there something is amiss. Something is stopping the flow.
Everyone looked up to the mountains, rising high above the village, the tip covered in cloud.
Something must have happened up there.
Then we must climb the mountain and find out what it is. This is our only chance.
No, we cannot go up there. Terrible danger awaits anyone who dares. And at the top, the dragon.
You are talking crazy, Neil.
There is no dragon. The dragon is a story told to children to make them behave. If there were a dragon, we would have seen it. It would prey on us and on the bookshop.
Perhaps it takes its prey elsewhere. We do not know, Brondon. We do know that we hear its roar almost every morning and every night.
And we see its fire in the clouds.
Where's the dragon? Suddenly, Rowan realised something no one else had thought of. He must speak. So he nervously got to his feet. The villagers stared curiously at him. What could the girl Rowan, she shy, timid herd of the bookshop, have to say?
The dragon has not roared since the stream dried up. Not in the mornings and not at night.
Is this so?
Is the girl mistaken?
No, she is not. I recall it now. Indeed, there has been no sound from the mountain for days. So I am right. Something up there is amiss, high above us. I have told you what we must do.
But we cannot do it. The mountain is too steep, too dangerous. We cannot climb it. If we climb the mountain, we will die.
But if we don't climb the mountain, we will die.
Brondon is right. We must make our choice. We remain here and hope the stream begins running again of its own accord, or we climb up the mountain and try to remove whatever is stopping the water from flowing down to us. Both ways are dangerous. What is our decision? To go or to stay?
We must go. We cannot simply stand by and let death slowly come to our village. I vote we send someone up there.
And I.
I vote yes.
I too.
Yes, we agree.
Yes.
Yep. So it is decided. We will arm ourselves and head up the mountain.
Good luck to you all, but I don't think it's that easy.
No one has ever been up the mountain.
Have you forgotten something? Yes, we must not go without consulting Sheba.
That mad old hag, that spinner of children's nightmares, and curer of pains in the belly, what has she got to do with this?
Sheba is old, Ellis, but she is not mad. She understands the mountain as you and I never will. Sheba knows the way up the mountain, the secret way she was taught by the wise woman before her. We must ask Sheba to help us.
This is a good idea. I often trade with her.
So then you can beg her favour since you are so keen to do so.
Oi, Rowan, little weasel, herder of the bookshop, run and get 2 cheeses from the cool house, the ripest, oldest cheeses from the topmost shelf, and bring them to old Sheba's hut. This gift will sweeten her temper.
But go along, Rowan. Do as you are bid at once.
The people murmured. Many did not trust the wise woman. She lived alone beyond the orchard, gathering herbs and other things. She rarely spoke to others. The children of Rin were afraid of Sheba and called her a witch. Rowan fetched the cheese and made his way cautiously to Sheba's hut.
At last! The girl with the cheeses for you, Sheba. A gift in trade for your knowledge of the way.
The cheeses, bring them here. Closer, girl. Rowan hesitated before Molly gave him a push, forcing him closer to Sheba.
I said closer, girl. Come here and put those famous cheeses on my table, for how do I know I am not being cheated?
They are the best we have, Sheba. Rowan chose them herself from the highest shelf in the cool house. You will like them.
So you say?
Sheba looked at the cheeses one by one, prodding and then smelling them.
They are good as you said they would be, John of the Orchard.
Naturally.
Now, Sheba, will you tell us what we wish to know?
Brave Marley, brave as you weave your cloth, safe at home and dream of glory, but how brave will you be on the mountain? The mountain has ways of taming big, brave girls like Marley. If they are so foolish to try their strength against it, it has ways, so many ways, as you will discover.
We do not need warning, Sheba.
And John, strong John, keeper of the trees, now you come here asking for favours, but what you were but a raggedy-bottomed little girl like the rest once upon a time, crying for your mama. When Sheba passed by, the mountain won't test your strength, John. It will break it, as it has destroyed the strength of people twice your courage. You will twist and bubble like a baby in the grip of the mountain, but the mountain will not let you go.
Quit your tales, Sheba. They are wasted on me and Marley. The girl Rowan is the only one to fear them here. You should not think us so foolish as to follow her example. Look, you have scared her half to death. Poor skinny weasel.
Laugh then, John of the Orchard. If the girl is the only one afraid, then she is the only one of you with any sense. It would do you no harm to be guided by her.
Quick as a snake, Sheba reached down and grabbed a hold of a stick and threw it straight at Rowan, who took a full blow of the stick and stumbled over, nearly falling.
Ow.
What in the...
A gift from Sheba, and I do beg your pardon, Rowan of the Bookshire.
Sheba, you go too far.
Do I? Well, perhaps this meeting should be ended.
Not until you have told us what we came here to hear. And quickly, the girl's forehead must be attended to.
It's only a scratch, But still I grow wary. I am tired of your childness. I will tell you what you need to know as far as I am able.
She laid back and closed her eyes. Her hand stroked the cheeses on her lap, as if it was a cat. Sean, Marley and Rowan waited uncomfortably.
7 hearts the journey make, 7 ways a heart will break. Bravest heart will carry on, when sleep is death and hope is gone. Look in the fiery jaws of fear and see the answer white and clear. Then throw away all thoughts of home, for only then your quest is done.
The 3 of them stood unsure what to make of this wine.
Go now, I can tell you no more.
But you told us nothing.
Have I not? We will see. Perhaps you will feel differently by and by. Now leave me in peace.
She is asleep.
Asleep or pretending. In any case, there is nothing more for us here. We must go back. The others have waited long enough for us.
And we return empty-handed.
Rowan, Marley and John headed back to the village. Rowan, with the stick Sheba had thrown at him, clutched tightly in his hand, her rhyme going round and round in his mind. They made their way back to the village, where everyone was waiting for them.
I told you Sheba was a waste of time. Now she has our 2 best cheeses in her grubby hands, and we have none the wiser.
Never mind her. We decided to try her, and we did. Now a new decision must be taken. For all, we cannot climb the mountain. Who is to go?
I will go.
I too will go.
And I.
Until our meal wheel turns again, we have no work to do. So we will join you on the mountain. Better that than to sit idle.
I will join the company to make the number 7.
Then it is settled. 6 of us.
At this time, Rowan was fiddling with a stick Sheba had thrown at him. Suddenly, he is able to open it up. He realized it isn't a stick at all, but a tightly wrapped piece of paper with map upon it. A map of the mountain! Sheba had played a trick on them all.
What is it, Rowan?
Mother, I have a map. The map of the mountain.
She has a map. She has a map.
Then quickly, let us see it.
Of course.
Jilla takes the map from Rowan, but if she does it, the map dissolves, leaving a blank parchment.
There is nothing here.
But it was there. A drawing of the mountain and the words and arrows and a track mark in red, leading to the cloud, and above it was.
Seeing is believing. Small girls should learn that a big mistake is trying to play tricks on their betters to gain attention.
This was real. Rowan held it up for me. I saw it myself. Am I too playing tricks on my betters, Brondon?
If Gilla and Rowan say the map was there, then I believe them. The fact remains that now it is not. Perhaps Sheba wished to build our hopes, then send them crashing down.
Strong John took the map and gave it back to Rowan. Rowan opens the map up again.
That would be like her. Oh, look, the map!
Rowan, give it to me.
Rowan passes the map back to John, but the map again disappears.
It is witchcraft. Sheba is toying with us.
I fear she is.
What does this mean?
Sheba said it would do us no harm to be guided by him. I believe that out of spite she has bewitched this map so that it only reveals its secrets to Rowan.
No! Rowan is too young to be of use to you, and he has Booksha to attend to. He cannot go.
Of course he cannot, and I have a solution to this little matter. Rowan can hold the map while I copy it on my own ink, my own paper. It may take an hour and Rowan's arms may tire, but it will be worth it for him.
But no matter how many times Tom and the teacher tried to copy the map, either the pens he used stopped working, or like you did across the copying paper as if they were greased with butter. After an hour of training, he finally threw his pen away and screwed up his paper.
Enough! We need to go, Rowan. Will you come with us?
I will go. I will go with you to the mountain.
The 7 villagers from Rin left at dawn and headed up the mountain. And wasn't long when Rowan looked back and she no longer can see the tall, strong stone wall of the mill or the highest building.
In front of them, like a massive wall, rose the mountain, which got closer and closer. The map Rowan carried showed clearly that they must begin their climb at the place where the water gushed from the underground tunnel to form the stream.
Rowan was very tired. They walked along in silence. After a long time, they climbed up at the rock. After a long time, they arrived at the mountain, and with no other option, they had to climb up the rock face. Rowan, being too weak, had to be carried up. Before long, they arrived at the edge of the forest, and being tired, they decided to rest before entering through the dark, foreboding trees.
What? Where? Who? Star?
Wake up, Rowan.
He's babbling by my life. How we are burdened by this weakling. Look at the sun. It must be nearly 11.
He is awake now.
When you're feeling ready, you can spend your time usefully by holding the map for us while we look at it once again.
We have seen the way forward. We have seen the way forward. We do not need the map.
Rowan took the map out and unrolled it. He was startled by what he saw. He blinked over and looked at it, trying to speak. The others noticed his reaction and all came over. Rowan was pointing wordlessly at the map, at the place beside the beginning of the forest path they stood next to, where they once had been clear, white space. There was 6 black lines of writing.
Let arms be still and voices low. A million eyes watch as you go. A silken door your pathway ends. Their fire and light will be your friends. Then see yourself as others may. Catch noon's eye and clear your way.
What nonsense is that? Who has been playing the fool?
No one has touched the map, Val. The words have appeared since we last looked at it.
Whatever we are dealing with here, it is certain that the words have not come to us by chance. They are giving us instructions and a warning.
The words suggest we do not fling our arms about or speak loudly. That is clear enough. I shall follow that advice to the letter.
And so, the 7 began their journey as soon as they could. Alan led the group quietly. They made their way through the forest, their arms close by their sides. The trees closed in on them, and all was silent. Suddenly, a strange twittering sound came from somewhere. It got louder and louder until it was deafening. Alan suddenly stopped and refused to move.
Alan, you blockhead. What game are you playing?
The twittering stopped at the sound of Brondon's voice, and suddenly spiders appeared. The 7 stood still, but suddenly the spiders froze at the sound of Brondon's voice.
The spiders stopped and began to move towards the sound. 6 of the 7 looked confused, but one of them is rooted to the spot. Ellis stood petrified. He clenched his fists crossed over his chest, his face covered with sweat. Every now and then a low moan came from his mouth.
Ellis, he cannot. It's the spiders. He cannot stand them. From a child, he could not. At home, not a speck of dust or a dry leaf may lie in a dark corner in case spiders seek its shelter. The smallest of them is a terror to him, and these are beyond anything.
Ellis, come man, it is not far. They are not on the path. If we take care.
No!
We must continue. He will not return.
The 6 of them moved off as the spider's noise began again. They moved slowly and carefully, the words from the map echoing in his mind.
Let arms be still and voices low. A million eyes watch as you go. A silken door your pathway ends. Their fire and light will be your friends. Then see yourself as others may, and catch noon's eye to clear your way.
Rowan looked up and saw in front of them a silken door made of fine spider webs. Strong John made to cut the web with a knife, but the spiders near her were too close.
All of a sudden, a beam of sunlight lit up the forest floor, sending the spiders back.
They don't like the light.
Use the knife to cut it.
No, the message is different. See yourself as others may, and catch Noon's eye to clear your way. Noon's eye, the sun, your mirror, Marley. In the mirror you see yourself as others may.
Val snatched up the mirror and used it to angle sun's light at the web.
Go now!
The 6 of them ran through the hole in the web, just in time while a million eyes glowed angrily and the shadows cheated of their prey.
They dusted themselves off and began moving again. Very soon the trees thinned out around them as they continued to walk towards the mountain. After some time they stopped again on the edge of the swamp. Rowan pulled out her map.
Look, the map. A message.
Nothing here is as it seems. Dreams are truth, and truth are dreams. Close your ears to loved ones' cries. Die if you believe your eyes. Wiped with ropes, your flesh and blood, and let your guide be made of wood.
This is as confusing as the last.
The thick mist enveloped them. The only sound to be heard was the squelching of mud as they moved slowly through the mist. Suddenly, Rowan heard a voice.
Rowan, it's me, Star. I'm stuck. Come help me.
I'm coming, Star.
Rowan left the path jumping into the mud. He was stuck. He cried out again and beat the mud with his hands, but he was sinking. The mud rose above his waist, then his chest.
I have him! Pull!
The 5 of them helped pull Rowan out of the sticky mud, all falling back in a heap on the oozing ground.
Fool of a child, what idiocy is this?
Star, my book star. She is out there. Oh, help me. She is drowning. Listen to her.
There is nothing there, Rowan. Nothing. Think, little one. Think. How could Star be there? It's impossible.
But it seemed too real.
The map warned of this. It spoke of dreams that seem true and loved ones that call you. There are spirits aboard here who will not wish us well.
Let us take great care as we tread.
They moved at a snail's pace, the mud dragging their boots. The mist thickened around them, filling their mouths and noses with the foul smell of the bog. The wet filth stuck to their clothing and filled their shoes.
I can feel something reaching for me.
It is only mist, Marley. Only.
Rondon stopped walking. His neck jerked and he looked behind him.
What? How? Mother, wait!
Rondon, there is no one there.
Rondon! It is my mother. She is calling to me.
No, Brondon, it is a vision. The spirit's playing a horrible trick on your mind.
I do not believe such things, and yet it sounds like it is my mother. I saw her. I felt her.
Come along, Brondon.
No, I cannot.
Brondon, come back.
But Rondon did not turn or hesitate. Soon he was out of sight.
Now we are 5.
Let us continue. We will tie ourselves together. None of us can be trusted not to stray.
No, I cannot go further. I am sorry, so sorry, but I cannot go with you. You will not understand. You think ill of me. I don't blame you, but I cannot go alone. Half of me is missing. My twin, Alice, is waiting. He needs me, and I must go to him.
And then there were 4 as Val made her way back through the swamp.
The mountain is doing its work well, and yet there is so far to go.
How will we get through this bog? We cannot tell how deep it is. We'll have to find another way.
Let our guide be made of wood. Perhaps we could use a stick to figure out how deep the mud is. That way we will know where to step.
And so, one step at a time, Marley, Owen, Strong John and Rowan made their way through the swamp. Finally, staggering exhausted out of the swamp, where they collapsed on the ground and slept.
When they awoke the next day, they were shivering with cold. They had some food. When they were ready, they got the map out again. The third space on the map that was blank now had writing.
Look for the hand that points the way, and the path where children play. Then where the face, with breath that sighs, bent to admire its gleaming eyes. Your way is marked by lines of light that mean escape from endless night.
Children? Are we to find people in this next place?
Okay. People means water, Alan, and hot tubs to wash in, and soft beds and bowls of soup.
Perhaps, but if there is a village nearby, then it is well hidden.
They started again on their journey, getting closer to the mountain. Rowan wondered how they could possibly get to the top of it.
We have a problem. There's no way up.
So it seems.
We should not despair. The way may be clearer to us when we arrive at the spot.
Look, a cave, a very deep one too. Could it be, Rowan?
Wonderful, an easy way. And indoors, out of the weather too. What a relief.
They walked into the dark cave as they heard the sound of bats shrieking and flying overhead. To their left they saw a rock that slightly resembled the hand. Look for the hand that points the way. It directed them to another cavern.
Where do we go from here?
We take the path where children play. It's what the map told us.
It would be a brave child to play down here.
But it makes no sense.
It might mean stones. Those stones on the ground are smaller than the other ones. Over there is a space between them, like a path, and their shapes.
Of course.
They walked through the darkness, some heading upwards, always upwards, through the dark, illuminated only by their own torchlight, when suddenly...
Another cabin! And the face! The face is...
Owen, what is it?
The face... It is here. Come, but slowly.
In front of them was a wall with a bulging lump in the middle, a lump shaped like a face looking down. They saw the twisted rock and noise. Swollen cheek, slitted mouth, broad chin, and gleaming eyes that cast beams of light across the floor. Your way is marked by lines of light.
It breathes! The face breathes, as the rhyme foretold.
Passage on that side must be open to the air. This is the outside air, we hear Marley. We have climbed far in these caverns. We must surely be near our journey's end.
I fear that I at least am at my journey's end now.
Alan, get up. What game are you playing at?
I would not have come if I had known. Whoever would have dreamed it possible.
Alan, we don't know what you mean. Come, we must move on.
Water? The cave is half full of water. Deep water. For it's black and cold and you can't see the bottom. I cannot swim. Not a stroke.
What?
Go on without me. I'll wait for your return.
The 3 remaining villagers waded into the water. It was bitterly cold. Across the dark black pool they crept, sliding like crabs along lines of light, striking out with their right hands, holding their packs with their left hands so that they dragged along behind them the water.
Nameless things brushed their legs as they swam, but they pulled themselves through the water, searching for a place to stand.
Eventually their feet touched rock. They pulled themselves out of the water, gasping and dripping, exhausted. They knew they didn't have time to rest for too long, so they were quickly back on their feet.
There are 2 tunnels ahead of us. Which one should we take? Quick, Rowan, get out the map and show me.
Left or right, which will you take? For both of them your heart will break. One is cruel, one is fair, one passage, one snare. Choose the one that hides the light, and you will know your path is right.
Let us look at both tunnels and decide.
Let us try the right one, for the left one looks snare if I ever saw one.
Okay.
They walked on straight, the sighing sound getting louder and louder in their heads. Their puzzlement continued, thinking of the meaning of the verse. The tunnel got steeper and steeper.
I don't like this place.
We have no choice. This is the way, but I cannot see how. It looks blocked. We should go back.
Not quite blocked. There is room to crawl.
No, you're absurd. We can't go through that hole. This place smells of death. Let's not go in there. Strong John, you and I will barely fit. Surely we can't.
It's the tunnel, is it not? It is the smallest of the tunnel that worries you.
I'm not afraid.
Once we start, there is no turning back, Marley.
In squeezed Rowan, disappearing through the hole in the wall. Marley stepped up, breathing hard, ready to disappear through the hole. But suddenly, she collapsed.
I can't do it. I thought I could defeat it. I was sure that this time, for such an important task, I could do it. But it overwhelms me. John, as it always had, when I cannot move my arms freely, it is as if I cannot breathe. I cannot even wrap myself tightly in a blanket for fear of it. John, I'm so sorry. Take care.
Very well. What will be, will be. And Sheba is to have her way.
Now we are 2.
Rowan and Strong John made their way back into the tunnel and began crawling. It was pitch black as the 2 of them crawled slowly, ever upwards. The passage wound up and up, circling and turning back on itself over and over, but upwards, ever up.
Time played tricks on them. Sometimes they slept, sometimes they called. But after a long, long time, Ron finally felt a cool breeze blowing on his face.
John, come on, we are there, we are there.
Rowan pulled himself along faster and faster, careless of his bleeding hands and aching legs, towards the source of the wind. It was an icy wind that chilled him as he crawled out of the tunnel, and behind him at last, with a desperate effort, called John.
Water!
Rowan held his flask to John's mouth, letting him drink, as he lay there shivering and exhausted.
We are above the cloud, I believe. We have been underground for a night and a day, and part of yet another night. We are nearly at our journey's end. Let me see what the map has to say.
He unrolled the map with care, while John could only lie there weakly.
We are almost at the top of the mountain, and close to us, very close to us, there must be another cave, very large and very deep.
And the verse? Read the verse.
Fire, water, earth, and air, all meet in the dragon's lair. 6 brave hearts have failed the test. One continues in the quest. Remember what upwards you know. When on to find your fate you go.
So the bravest hearts will carry on.
But the verse does not speak truly. There are 2 of us.
No, Rowan, I am finished. You must leave me here, and at dawn go on alone, as Sheba foretold.
John! John, don't you go to sleep. It's too cold. You are too weak. You will freeze. You will die. Get up, John. I cannot go on alone. You know I cannot. Sheba did not foretell this. Sheba said the bravest heart will carry on. And that is what she said. Am I not the bravest heart? I fear everything. Everything.
Yes, Skinny Weasel, you do. Fearing you climbed the mountain, fearing you faced its dangers, and fearing you went on. That is real bravery, Rowan. Only fools do not fear. Sheba knew that. Sheba knew everything all along.
Okay, I know what I must do now.
Rowan covered John in a jacket and crept to the entrance. As the sun came up, he helped support John, and together they walked across the top of the mountain. A shape rose up within the cloud behind a natural wall of snow-covered rocks. Above them was only sky. The whole tip of the mountain was hollowed, making a vast cavern of rock, snow and ice.
And then the ground erupted beneath their feet. Snow scattered and a mighty tail lashed, hurling Rowan onto his back and throwing Stronggun crashing to the wall. And Rowan, screaming, watched as the back of the cave came to life. The dragon opened its eyes and lunged for him, shaking snow and ice from its shining white scales, bearing its dripping feet. Huge, ancient, terrible, the dragon of the mountain.
Dragon continued to growl in an angry way, clawing at a spot on its neck, where dried blood crusted wounds made over many days. Its eyes were red pools of anger and something else.
What ails you?
The dragon lowered his head and opened its jaws. It moaned, needle-sharp teeth dripping with watery blood on the snow at Rowan's feet. He could feel the dragon's hot, stinking breath on his cheek. Rowan shrank in fear, but the dragon did not strike.
Rowan, back away slowly and go. You have the map. Take it and go.
Rowan stared at the dragon and realised something. The claw marks on its neck, the fresh white snow everywhere. He began to talk to the dragon, the same way he would speak to Sar, his bookshaw.
You have not been eating, have you? You have not been hunting. Your jaws drip blood. I think I know what is wrong, and I can help you. I'm a friend. Be still.
He moved closer and looked at the dragon's mouth. He leaned in and found what he saw.
Look in the fiery jaws of fear and see the answer white and clear.
There was a bone lodged in the dragon's mouth, white and sharp, jammed between a tooth and the back of the dragon's throat. As the dragon growled, Rowan reached in slowly and with a delicate twist removed the bone from the dragon's mouth.
Now let us go. You can hunt, you are well. Let us...
The dragon roared a horrible roar and breathed fire, instantly turning the ice into water. Rowan ran to John and they ran. But the snow had now turned to water and they began slipping and sliding. Then with a screeching noise the ice split and Rowan and John were thrown into cold underground channel through which the water ran.
All was darkness and glassy smooth as they went along with the flowing water. They had found the secret of their stream. Sweet water foamed all around them, the water running freely from the top of the mountain, down to the village of Rin.
Several Bookshire gazed in the fields of Rin. Star raised her head out a belt, calling to Enard and Gilla. They walked out to the Bookshire as Val, Marley, Ellis, Alan and Brondon trudged wearily back to the town.
Rowan! Where is Rowan? Where is my son?
Gilla put her head in her hand and began to sob, but her cry was disturbed by the thunderous noise coming from the top of the mountain. The townspeople came running to where they stood, looking up at the mountain. After a moment, the water slowed, trickling into the stream, and the Bookshire moved over to have a drink. But Star was clearly distracted by something.
Star! Star! Star!
Star plunged into the water where Rowan and Strong John were, having come down from the top of the mountain with the torrents of water.
It's all right, Star. We are safe. We are home.
Meh! Meh!
Rowan!
Gilla wound up and hugged her daughter Rowan while the townspeople gathered around and cheered.
The heroes have returned!
You did it!
We're so proud of you.
Well done, John. You fixed the water.
It is thanks to Rowan that the stream flows again. She never gave up. She would not give up. The smallest and weakest among us proved the strongest and bravest in the end. Rin owes him a great debt.
Rowan, 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 Rowan.
And the townspeople celebrated their skinny weasel, their hero. Rowan of the Bookshire Star moved off to drink from the now replenished Bookshire pool. The herd was safe, Rowan was safe. The stream ran again, all was as it should be. Star lowered her head at last to drink.
Thank you for listening to 3T's version of Rowan of Rin. Our casts include...
My name is Sunday and I played Val.
My name is Zaya and I played Star.
My name is Leo and I played Ellis.
Hi, my name's Sadie and I played an aunt.
Hi, my name is Jack B and I am Alana.
Hi, my name is Hugo and I was the sound effects and the ghost's voice.
Hi, my name is Jack H and I was narrator 4.
Hi, my name is Luke and I was narrator 3.
Hi, my name is Luke and I was Enib.
Hi, my name is Nicholas and I was narrator 5.
My name is Aiden and I was the ghostly voice.
Hi, my name is Billy and I played narrator 6.
Hi, my name is Gus and I played Anna.
Hi, my name is Zed and I played Brondon.
Hi, my name is Tilly and I played narrator 1.
Hi, my name is Eli and I played Gilla.
Hi, my name's Frankie and I was Strong John.
Hi, my name is Jack P and I played Timon.
Hi, my name's Warren. I played narrator 2.
Hi, my name is Iris. I played Molly.
Hi, my name is River. I played Zeal.
Hi, my name is Elliot. I played the dragon.
Hi, my name is Daisy and I played Sheba.
Hi, my name's Scarlett and I played Rowan.
Hi, I'm Tim, a writer and director and recorder.
Thank you for listening.